Welcome back to Mr. Nailsin's Sunday Comics. Finally getting back to actually reading you a comic book story from that good old era that is often referred to as the Golden Age. Primarily because that's when the superhero comics began. Certain amounts of feats of excellence would come later, but nevertheless, cool ideas, and you gotta start somewhere. And so it all came out of that era. So returning to the Black Terror, which is a character that I've done before. And so here we are with the Black Terror, who is kind of a Batman knockoff, but at the same time, maybe a little bit of Superman. He does have super strength through accidentally stumbling into some chemicals in his pharmacy. Don't know what he was doing there. Why was he mixing things and taking them? But it was all an accident, of course. And so that's his deal. He's one of these Golden Age characters that fell into the public domain, and it actually had a pretty good distinctive style and look to his appearance. Although I think he could have had this business of the little domino mask like Zorro and the Lone Ranger and like Robin and people like that. You're gonna know who that is. You know, if you knew this guy and you see him walking, well, why are you dressed like that? So more of the Batman and Captain America and the Flash type mask. And of course, the best is Spider-Man. It covers his entire face. You need more of that. So that would have been a better accessory to this outfit. But, well, they didn't think of it, and they wanted to show that he was a good-looking man and all that sort of stuff. So here we go, the Black Terror. Let's see how it begins. All aboard for the murderous shores of Naziland. I didn't know there was. I guess they mean Germany. For a chilling and thrill-laden... oh boy, this is badly written. For a chilling and thrill-laden tale as you've ever met. The Black Terror's back again, discarding his identity as meek Bob Benton, and throwing his mighty all to the aid of embattled democracy. A relentless war against the Axis has taken him to the heart of Germany. Yeah, okay, Germany is Naziland. At least back then, just to be, clear about that. Anyway, where this story begins. Yes, our story begins in Naziland, a.k.a. Germany. At the edge of a Nazi frontline airfield, Jean's been transferred to India, so we'd better follow her to keep an eye on her. Taking a Nazi plane instead of a badly needed Allied plane is a good idea, too. The Black Terror and Tim. Yeah, look, when you're going to have a sidekick with an even dumber, the same stupid outfit, the same stupid mask, and putting a little boy in danger of war, that's pretty bad enough. But at least give him a good nickname. See, Dick Grayson didn't call himself Dick. He was called Robin. Well, of course, there was Bucky Barnes, but calling himself Bucky. I mean, his full name was James Buchanan, but he was Bucky with Captain America. And plus, he had the dumb little, just a little eye mask as well. Yeah, everyone was going to figure that one out, too. Like I said, the Golden Age, they had to start somewhere. And, well, yeah, anyway. So, one side lugs. Boy, I never get tired of knocking you guys around. But they're actually hitting real Nazis, not just people who disagree with Antifa or any of these other purple-headed and blue-haired weirdos who are just violent psychopaths who can't handle any disagreement whatsoever. Anyway, there they go. Haimu! Kind of, I guess they didn't know the helmets so where you just can't draw it. But anyway, climb in, Tim. I'll hold them off. Ugh. Oh, there you go. The helmets look a little more accurate there. Anyway, okay. Who's saying this? Yeah, and those Nazis sure were annoyed. It looks like it's going to him, but I think that's Tim's line. I don't know. Made it! Then, here again, Golden Age comics, the narration caption should be up here so that you could read it in, as it's supposed to be. Putting it down here, no. Well, it took them a while to figure that out. They eventually did, but see, it's here. I don't know why they didn't figure that out. Anyway. They circle once over the airdrome. Plane's got a full load of bombs. We can't afford to carry all that weight to India. I got you, pal. And so Tim jumps to his death. It's really sad, but he made the sacrifice. No. No, Tim, throw the bombs out. Oh, yeah. So there you go. Oh, no. Oh, he's shaking it. No. Say, one of the bombs stuck back there. And here come 2 Nazi fighters to get us. The Black Terror wastes no time. Come here, little bomb. He throws it at the plane. Well, keep in mind, he has super strength, so he's not really holding on to anything. You think he might have been sucked out of the plane. But anyway, just like DiMaggio picking him off at home plate. And boom, direct hit. There goes the Nazi plane. It's done. Many hours later, the plane dips down over the last range of the towering Himalayas toward India. We've been flying so high so long, we're covered with frost. Soon afterward, winging south over the Indian jungle. Uh-oh! Into the... Oh. You can't tell who's saying what. Into the line, Tim. We're out of gas. Hold on to your eye teeth. Yeah. So down they go. I don't know if Tim has the super strength as well, so he might have had his brain splattered all over the place with this crash. And once again, several incidents of where this boy could have been killed, and there's Black Terror. Oh, well, shit happens. Then down into the dense half-lit jungle. All in one piece, Tim? Sure! So, hey, see? We can laugh about it now. Boy, this is really nature in the raw. Oh, boy. You said it. Don't look. I'm taking a piss. Tim, look out! The Terror intercepts a wild beast lunge. Wow. Just a minute, Tabby. Holy smoke! For years, I've wanted to grab a tiger by the tail. Okay. Poor kitty. He bashes the cat into the tree. Jeez. Well, you sure finished him in a hurry. Jeez Louise. You don't do things halfway in the jungle and live. So, well, that's one dead cat. But the jungle fights back. What's that? A tree falling towards us. That was too close for comfort. And it was no accident. That elephant's gunning for us. No wonder. That chain shows it's an outlaw elephant that's worked for men and learned to hate them. Especially, since you killed his pet cat. The Black Terror accepts the grim challenge. I'll give him a little of his own medicine. Baffled, the beast retreats. I've been wondering how we could get out of this jungle, Tim. I think I've got that solved. Do they even know where they are? Before the Terror's hypnotic mastery, well, you could have hypnotized the cat. You could have, oh, good Lord. Now, of course, he always dreamed of murdering a giant tiger or what's all there. Yeah, okay. Down on your knees. Oh, boy. Much later, again, here down at the bottom there. Kind of bumpy, isn't it? Yeah, but he makes amazing speed, and he won't get tired. They don't? And remember, they never forget, buddy, so. Night falls, but onward they plow. Jungle's thinning out. I can see the stars, often enough to keep us on our course. Next morning, and see, they put the narration in the proper place. That's what you should do. An army base, Tim. Old Jumbo certainly atoned for trying to kill us. I wasn't worried much. Meanwhile, at the port of Calcutta, Jean arrives.
Let's see. I'm assigned to the base where crack Chinese troops are being trained by American officers. I'd better go straight there.
Taxi lady? She enters only to find,
What?
no outcry, please, or I kill. Yeah, when you just babbled all that secret information. Well, yeah. To the heart of the native quarter. You will not run or cry out, or my knife drinks deep.
No, you wouldn't.
Inside,
I might have guessed. You're a Jap spy!
It was the Times. Mr. Kasi, at your service. And your escorts are bloodthirsty Hindu traitors, ha ha! And this is Hilda, an ex-Gestapo operative. Your credentials will get her into the camp, since you are not known to them by sight.
Got everything figured out, haven't you?
Silence! I intend to be kind, even to let you live until our work at the camp is over. But I can be harsh if you force me.
Oh!
Next day at the vital Chinese base. Easy does it, Mr. Benton. Thank you. Well, wait a minute. They landed in a plane and they're civilian identity. They could have just done that. I don't know. Oh, and he forgot to color in the little fin there. Bob tells a tall tale, and I'll bet. Incredible story, Benton. Surviving 2 years in that jungle. Hope you make it back to the States all right. Thank you, sir. You've been very kind. Whatever. They set out for the village nearby. You sure hoodwinked the army, Bob. I hated to do it, but telling the truth might reveal that I'm the Black Terror, and only you and I must know that. Pardon me, I notice you're an army doctor. Has Jean Starr of the Red Cross arrived yet? Why, yes, she'll be glad to see friends.
So, they're friends of the real Jean Starr. I'll lay low and tell Carassi.
Whatever.
If they start investigating, they'll learn everything.
I'll have them taken care of. You do your job tonight, and no slip up. And so it happens that... What the... Duck, Tim, it's an ambush. Ugh, back up, brother. Help! You picked the wrong fellows to jump on. Ow! This for you, pigs. Ugh! And the two guys become the color of the background for some reason. I don't know. In one of the native huts, Karasi! It became necessary to capture you when we learned you are a friend of Jean Starr. Jean, if you've hurt her, throw them in the cellar. We'll take care of them after Hilda gets here. Take it easy, Tim. Our time will come. Yeah, that's what you should worry about. Below. Now to find out what's going on. These cords are no problem. Stop! Wonder if they heard of the Black Terror in India. Well, they probably figured it out by now. Tim thinks fast. Gee, I'm glad you had that knife, pal. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten free in time to do this. The old teamwork, eh, Tim? Nice of them to bring down our suitcases. Yes, we'll be more effective as the Black Terror and his favorite sidekick. I guess. I mean, I don't know. And boy, great going, Nazis. You should have, checked that luggage. Not that it would have mattered. Strange. Black pantyhose in here. What? Anyway, here we go. Oh, he just happened to be standing on the trapdoor. What an idiot. Yes, Karasi is caught off guard. So yeah. Outside, Hilda arrives in a stolen Red Cross ambulance.
Everything's set. We can get back to Calcutta in this ambulance.
And step on it! Those two Americans are out of control.
This will slow them up.
Bang, bang. Oh! Later. Lucky that bullet only grazed you. On his forehead. Yeah, say, I heard her say Calcutta. We'll follow. That's a good thing, because I don't think you know what you're doing. So here we go, Calcutta. There's the house. Let's go, Tim. Inside. Flee! The black demon approaches! Let the fool come. The moment the door opens, I'll fill him with hot lead. But the Black Terror disdains doors. Okay. Alley-oop. Oh, boy, they complete each other's sentences. Waiting with open firearms, I see. Help! This is a great conditioner for the back. He snaps his spine.
There you are, Gene. You're free now.
If you're in good condition.
Come on, we'll fix him.
Oh, boy, this is starting to sound pretty sinister. Tim and Gene take a hand.
This is what I've been living for.
With the spies subdued. Now, what's it all about? Good question, Black Terror.
Hilda fixed the camp's orders for today so that no planes or ground forces will be guarding the eastern approach to the camp, and a huge force of Jap bombers will make mincemeat of it.
So long, folks. They'll be needing me up there. From the building's roof, a prodigious leap. Boy, this is my lucky day. This fighter was flying pretty low. Yeah, it's great how it all worked out. Huh? Are you a gremlin? Open up. You've got company. The Terror explains the setup. I've set course to intercept them before they reach the field. Look, there they are now. The fighter screams downward. You get the first one, I'll get the second. How is he staying on the wing? He's smeared on the side. I hope my aim's that good. It is! So he jumps on the plane, gets inside, and throws everybody out to their death. Outside, you lugs! Fresh air will do you good. And they finally get the caption right. Then, happy landings, boys. So he, standing on the back of the plane, he somehow manipulates it into crashing into the other one. Okay. From the falling plane, good thing they brought a lot of planes or I'd be stranded up here. Yeah, it really is your lucky day. He breaks open the Bombay from underneath. Oh, boy, a blockbuster. I'll just set the demolition control on it. Boom! The huge bomb wreaks havoc, just as an interceptor formation arrives. And drop down to my pals. I knew my pilot friend would radio for help. The fighters tear into the remaining bombers. Yahoo! More fun than I've had in years. Finally, the sky is completely cleared of, yes, Jap raiders. Jeez. Okay, you've turned in an amazing performance. I'd like to recommend you for a citation. Thanks, General, but I prefer to remain anonymous. Later. I'm glad you came through safely, Gene.
Gosh, what more could a girl ask than to have the Black Terror looking out for her personally?
Cut it out, you two. You. Remember, Uncle Sam and the Black Terror are relying on you. Keep buying those war stamps and bonds. Yeah, so there you go. Yes, the Black Terror.